I am Prashant Deshmane. Actually, I am presenting this paper on behalf of our CEO and MD, Mr. Varun Kumar Jindal. But it's a great honor and pleasure coming here and sharing the thought of Dev Energy and how we are contributing to the industry. I must start with the reiteration of Balyan Saab has clearly mentioned. The real enemy here is CO2, but not the coal. Because coal is always seen as something like black product, but real enemy is CO2, and we can manage together. That will be really a breakthrough. And that is we will be going to talk about how CO2 capture can change the future of this industry. So before coming to that, I would like to just quickly run through the profile of Dev Energy. So Dev Energy is not new to the coal gasification. It's a more than 2 decades old industry, and in which we have been gasifying coal for various industry applications like fuel application. And this is how we started in 2003. We started with Chinese partners, and we started with the fixed bed technology. Now, why fixed bed technology? Because Indian coal has its own challenges, such as high ash. And over a period of time, when we started, that China was our partner. As everybody knows, when it comes to coal gasification, China is the world leader. But I think India is also moving in the right direction. Thanks to Coal India leading from front, they are doing a large-scale coal-to-chemicals project, which are very value addition to the energy independence, as well as the value product addition for the Indian economy. And what Dev Energy has done over a period of time, that we have become a complete end-to-end solution company. That is an EPC company which can do coal to any downstream application. And this is where we have been able to do, being the first one. Now, why first one? Doing a first project is always difficult. But if we can do that very well, we can definitely indigenize and increase the maximum. We take a proud that all our fixed bed technologies for fuel application are offered on 100% indigenization. So we are no longer dependent on any outsourcing or anything required to be from China. And when it comes to China, for that matter, not also dependent on any global suppliers. I understand we have limited time here, so I'll quickly run through some of the partners that we have been working. We have done so many projects with all and every major player, even from small scale to large scale in steel industry. As you can see, these are the plants which has been done by Dev Energy right from scratch, and I'll quickly run through these photographs because these are a live example and proof of how Dev Energy can convert coal to a value downstream, not only economic solution for our end user, but also a value product addition for the ceramic industry, steel industry, tiles industry, and all the fuel application. Now, how and what we will be discussing next few minutes is something related to our today's topic of net zero. So now what we have done is that across various technologies, we have improvised the fixed bed technology, and we'll be introducing circulating fluidized bed technology. And how we are advancing towards this technology is because of the unique nature of CFB application. I'm sure the BHL is already pioneered in fluidized bed technology. We discussed about R&D, but BHL is really been driving this since more than 25 years. So I must agree that all other industries like Thermax and other major players for Indian coal to change the industry are moving towards fluidized bed technology instead of any other technology. And why this fluidized bed technology? The next thing comes how we can apply this technology to the downstream industry, such as converting this syngas to various applications. For example, like DRI, chemicals, any application downstream. And the key factor here that this is very advanced technology which gives you advantage of minimum effluents, such as no tar and no phenolic water application. Now, little bit explaining about the technology. This is some technology where circulating word is very important. Now, why circulating? Now, what happens is then, as you can see in this diagram, the unburned carbon that comes at the bottom, that has to be gone back to the gasifier. And that is how the maximum conversion, more than 98%, is achieved. Now, here we can see, as we discussed, these plants are very clean and simple to operate. These plants are having no phenolic water or no ash formation, and we can say liquids formation. So how we are going to plan this transition of technology coming? So since 2022, Dev Energy has partnered with one of the Chinese player, Key. This technology originally has been improvising over a period of time, where Zepo has mastered this technology. Now the photographs that you are seeing are not a R&D or pilot scale plant. These are full-blown commercial scale applied for high ash coal up to 30%. And this is how we are saying that when it comes to combustion, pre-combustion coal carbon capture. Now here the difference is that coal, by gasifying it, you are not only capturing the fuel value of coal, but you are also capturing the chemical value. And that is how the long-term derivatives such as petroleum, chemicals can be implemented. Now this is what Dev Energy has mastered. The dotted lines you can see are the engineered package. The real heart is the green box, which is circulating what we call as CFB. And in this is the complete package that Dev Energy will be able to offer. And you can see how it is related to net zero. The captured CO2 is most easy to capture as compared to any other possible application, such as post-combustion capture. So the advantage here, very easily, we can remove CO2 up to 99% mole purity. And this further can be converted to many applications. We'll discuss about that. So we also wanted to introduce green steel technology. The conventional steel technology use steel making, blast furnace and EF. But what we can now change that with coal gasification. What Dev Energy can do, that we can give you the entire process block, which is accepted by all global licensors, such as Midrex or HOL Tenova. And we have developed project, as we just saw a slide, where Greta Group has been closely working in category 2. Dev Energy has been working closely with them, where they got the funding for this project, where we are doing the entire block from converting coal to DRI syngas, which is like ready-to-use product for downstream. So original idea here is to convert and move towards green steel. Now, how we are doing this? When you can see that definitely we are talking about green hydrogen and all those things. But there are certain challenges which every industry always faces when there is a transition energy. But what we are trying to communicate and leave you with this message, that Dev Energy has a proven commercial product readily available as of today to convert and capture this CO2 to give and move towards green hydrogen, which can give you as low as 0.4 to 0.5 ton of CO2 per ton of liquid steel. Now these numbers are very low because we are capturing CO2, and that is how the net zero makes sense. Now coming to the almost end of our application discussion, how we convert and make the net zero application. The key here again is the various application, as distinguished and experienced and expertise have already shared with us through their knowledge, that we can actually commercially convert and achieve these targets. As of now, we have certain government policies such as DME blending, coming to LPG blending. So we are moving towards commercialization of this fluidized bed technology, and we are confident to offer this technology on any scale, from converting 1,000 ton per day of coal per gasifier to 5,000, and we can add the modules to make the final product target, which is economically, commercially viable, and also moving towards net zero by CO2 as a raw material or for the downstream application. So with that, I would like to thank everybody, and thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.